Hello and welcome back to Kitchen Up Kitten. My name is Sam, and if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I do hope you'll enjoy. Please do give me a like if you like the content. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to come back, and also leave a comment. It's always nice to read a comment out. So just a quick video today. I am finishing off the last of Little Village, so I wanted to come on and do a quick whip. So I may not do all of this section, just wanted to come on and just give you a quick update with what's going on, which isn't too much, I hasten to add. So I'm going to make a start. I'm using my standard white cook tray. I have a little alcohol ink cover minder here, which is holding my plastic back. I'm using my clear pink and yellow pen from Add More Zest. It is Monday and it is half term, so I'm actually off work all week, which I'm super excited about. But let's get to diamond painting news first. My no buy is still intact. I've seen a couple on Diamond Art Club that I've really liked, but none of them I've liked enough to go ahead and purchase. So I'm being very, very good. We also have to be quite careful this month because obviously January was incredibly expensive for lots of reasons, but we are actually decorating, or my husband is, should I say. We are decorating our front room. Finally, after 3 years of being in this house, he has filled and sanded those walls to within an inch of their life. So we are now actually getting some colour up, which is quite good. In other news, you may not have seen, if you haven't seen all of my videos, but international shipping is back up and running. I am sending everything in the UK as signed for. Overseas, I'm still doing the standard shipping, otherwise it just gets too expensive for you guys. I think they do come under signed for. It is more expensive shipping abroad, but that's just really to minimize parcels going astray, that sort of thing. Just gives me a little bit of comfort. Trays are now sold out. However, we have just brought a second machine because which is 2 months early. We hadn't planned to do this until March, but currently with one machine we have no way in hell of building any stock up, because as soon as they go up they sell out. It did take a little bit longer this time to sell out than previous, but still I would like to have some stock of trays so that we weren't always running out. That would be quite nice. So new machine arrives on Wednesday. Hubby's going to have a play around with that. It isn't the same machine, it is different, and then hopefully that will mean that when he's at work I can actually run both machines, and I can then build some stock up, and we can potentially look at doing the occasional other colour, which would be nice. So the other news when it comes to trays, when I ordered the grey filament for the trays, I apologise if I've already explained this on another video, but when I ordered the grey filament I actually ordered the wrong one. So I'm not going to send it back. If you've ever had to try and send something back off Amazon, you know how annoying it is, how drawn out it can be. So when I ordered the grey, I didn't order the correct grey. It was my error, so it does mean that we have a lighter grey filament. So I've made the decision that we are going to use that. I will update the Etsy shop to state that it is the light grey and not the standard grey. But they will be available on the next drop. So I just thought I'd let you know. I will show you the 2 different colours in a later video. Because I'm off this week, I'm going to do a mass film to try and get as much content together as possible while I'm off this week. So I really wanted to do a final whip on this because I can then do a D kit and a review. If I'm doing a D kit, I did promise that I would do a kitting up because I do have a canvas that I need to get done for my sister's birthday in July. So I'm going to do that one next. Do not fear, the voting for canvases will return soon. I've just had a number that I've had to get done for one reason or another. So don't fret too much. They will come back, I promise. Is that all of that? Let me double make sure. I have been working quite big sections on this, and I am quite pleased because my progress on this canvas and Sneaky Cat has been pretty quick for me, I have to say. And I think that's mainly because A, I'm much better at multi-placing now than I used to be, and B, I am making time for my hobby, which I haven't always done. You know, I'm making time, even if it is just half an hour, I'm making time to sit and get some of it done. So that has really helped. But I think the multi-placing helps quite a lot. I don't have any new news on trays. We're literally going to get this new machine. It is the same machine as the filament that we use anyway. So it should be a pretty straightforward switch over. But the second machine is also to enable my husband to make bits because it was his baby in the first place. The intention was he was going to make stuff. And I sort of, or we, I'm not going to take all the blame here, we sort of hijacked his machine to make the trays. So I won't be able to use it all of the time, but I will certainly be able to get some stock together, which will be nice. So that's where we are with the trays. Now I have just done orders this morning. The last few orders that I have a couple of things I need to send out. I accidentally sent the wrong tray to somebody, so I need to send them the correct one. Of course, they can keep the one I sent them originally. I also need to replace one tray that had a crack that I wasn't aware of, so I need to do that. And I also have a couple of stoppers to send out. I will be adding stoppers as an individual item on Etsy so that people can buy spares if they wish to. They do wear down over time. My white one, for instance, on this tray is very loose now, but to be fair, I always shake my tray like that anyway, so I hold the stopper in place. So I haven't felt the need to put a new stopper on it. You know, it does work pretty well. So I've just carried on using it, but I will add them on as a individual item. I just wouldn't advise buying just a stopper because the postage will be more than the stopper is. Just saying. In personal news, so I have a week off the reception job. I also have a week off from doing nails. So the only thing that I will be doing this week is YouTube and orders because you guys warrant some of my attention. I haven't been posting as much as I'd like to recently. So I'd like to get a few videos done this week, so they will include a kitting down of this, which will be coming very soon, a kitting up of another canvas because I said I would if I got this one done, just making sure I haven't got any of those left. I'm also going to do a refurb of my spare storage, including an unboxing, which is going to help. So I've got that to do. And I also want to start a new folder for my large stickers. I actually want to create a diamond painting tracker. So it's not a logbook. Just drinking my coffee. It's not a logbook. It's not about keeping details of how long it's took me or anything like that. It is more to help me know how many kits I've got kitted up, how many I've got in my stash, how many I've completed. It's more about that. So it's not fancy. It is just a very simple tracker, but I do need to take stickers out of my previous logbook because I've never really kept up with it. And I do want to get better at tracking when I start and when I finish a canvas as well, because especially on this one and on, I'm hoping that's all of them, on this one and on Sneaky Cat, I'm actually working through them pretty quickly, so it would be interesting to know how long they've took. So I have decided to use an old Filofax. Well, not an old Filofax, a Filofax that I have. I have a bit of an addiction. Look, I missed one. I knew I would. As soon as I put it away. Oof. Every time. Today, I have already met up with the beautiful and wonderful Penny from Cow Sparkles. We met in the local city for a coffee. She is going great guns. She's nearly done her challenge. How amazing is that? So I have met up with her today. But I did come back and thought, I'll get the orders done first and then they're out the way, set the printer going. Done a bit of housework as well, because obviously I've got that to do too. I am okay. I have been having a fibro flare. It has caused some issues, exhaustion, etc. Those of you with fibro will know exactly what I mean. So I think that this break from work couldn't come soon enough. I think I really need to wind down a bit. So usually half-term holidays we would go away in the caravan, but of course this time of year it's too flipping cold. It's too cold, and I'd rather my husband used his holiday for the summer holidays. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, just trying to pull back from working, stress myself out, trying to just have a little bit of downtime. So let me try and get these in. So originally the plan was I was going to finish this at work. Now I did manage to get a whole row done this weekend, even though I was only working 6-hour shifts. So it has been reasonably fast. So I then made the decision that I would bust this one out today. So today is all about finishing this canvas. I will get it finished today. I've only got 2 sections after this bit to do, but I may not get around to filming the kitting down until tomorrow. But if I don't, that's it, it's fine, it's not a biggie. And then I can go back to working on Sneaky Cat, because I'm halfway, which has been incredibly fast. It's not a small kit, it's quite a, it's quite a lot. It's 107 centimeters long, so it's not a small kit by any means. Dropped a drill there, so let's pull that up. So diamond painting wise, I've actually been doing quite well. It is half term, so of course that means Cat's off school. I probably won't see a lot of her. She's retreated back into her room. We are going into town at some point this week because we need to open her a bank account. And once we've opened her a bank account, we can then get her sorted with some driving lessons. because the sooner this child can drive herself, the better, because that will mean no more school run for me. So yeah, I've got a whole 8 days off work. I'm not back until a week tomorrow. I am going to make the most of it. Absolutely. I'm not going to read comments out on this whip. It is going to be a shorter whip. I just wanted to come on and update you on where I am on this canvas. I also want to do another section on my Heaven and Earth this week. So there's going to be videos coming up. I will space them out. So they won't be daily or anything. I will space them out, but especially with the organising ones, it'll be quite nice to give you guys something other than whips. Once I've got Sneaky Cat finished, I will do a vote for the next canvas, because I know you guys have missed out on voting recently, so we will go back to normal, but I do need to get this one done for my sister, so that will become my work canvas. And it does mean that while I'm working on Sneaky Cat, it will be the first time in a long time that I'm working on 2 square kits at the same time. I normally have 1 square and 1 round, but the one for my sister is the perfect kit to take to work. It's not massive, it hasn't got huge amounts of colours, so actually it should be quite quick to do. When we do the vote for the next canvas after Sneaky Cat, I will do a mix of square and round canvases, because I've got plenty to choose from. But I am kind of working my way through the kitted up ones, which is quite nice. And it does mean therefore that I have some spare storage that I will then be able to use if I get a kit in that I've got to kit up immediately to do, because doing this one's going to free up another 60 bottle case. So I've got a couple of 60 bottle cases empty. I've got a 30, got a couple of 30s actually. Yeah, it's just going to free up some storage, so that when I do feel that I need to be doing, oh, don't know what she's barking at. Here we go. Well, just when you thought you were going to get a nice quiet, I think she's barking at the next door neighbour. Yeah. So I'm just going to get these wires quickly, because there's not many. Hope that you're all okay. How are your whips going? What are you working on? Most importantly, I do need to say that there should be a live this Friday. I'm pretty sure that's the day. I need to talk to Penny a bit more, but we're going to do the announcement for the event in May, which is the conversion event. We will be giving out details of name, blah 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 blah, all that sort of stuff, but we're going to do it live. I'm hoping that Penny is going to do a live before then. I'm not going to go into any more detail than that, but if she doesn't, I will get her in on the live on Friday, because it is a joint event. You know, don't let Penny tell you that I've asked her to help with it. It is a joint event. We are doing it together, and we will be doing it twice a year for this year. Let's see how it goes. Other than that, I'm not giving any details out, but we do have a name. We have decided that we will launch it at the end of this week, just because it'll be easier for both of us to do it then, because Penny, of course, needs to have a little bit of a break, bless her. She's on track to finish her event bloody days early. How the hell she's done it. So if you do not know Penny already, it is Penny over at Calb's Sparkles. She has been doing a it's not an event, it's a challenge. She's been doing a Heaven and Earth challenge to complete a Josephine Wall Heaven and Earth canvas in 2 months. She has stormed it, like literally. She has not stopped. I don't know anyone that could have done that at all. Bless her. She's put so much work into it. She's way ahead. I'm super excited to see the finished result. No, not even I have seen the finished result. So the reveal is going to be fabulous on that. And please do go give her a follow, especially if you like conversions. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, a conversion is where you use a cross stitch pattern to create your own diamond painting. Heaven and Earth is one of the better known companies for providing the charts for this. So you buy your chart, use your spare drills or order the drills from somewhere else. Ooh, that was a tiny drill. I so messed that one up. Or you use your spares, which is what I'm doing for my own Heaven and Earth project, which is nowhere near completed, unlike Penny's. So please do go check her out. I mean, to do a Heaven and Earth on its own in 2 months, let alone a Josephine Wall. You all know that I am not a confetti fan, but I tell you what I am a fan of, which this canvas and Sneaky Cat both have. There isn't any true confetti. So where you have got sections where you've got lots of colours, it's lots of colours in blocking. So it might be like here, where you've only got 4 or 5, but you have got colour blocking. So this is what I would call, and what a lot of other people call, confetti blocking. It's a perfect mix of confetti and colour blocking, and I love it. So this kit, although my pen's losing its sticky, this kit and Sneaky Cat have both got what I would call confetti blocking, and I am loving them. I am loving it. I will use a multi-placer as much as I possibly can, which is really strange considering that when I first started, I said I would never, I would never use a multi-placer. I was very much a single placer. So it just goes to show how you evolve over time, how much things change in a short amount of time. So I've got 2 stuck together there. I do have a cook pot, which I have got stashed over here. I just haven't got it attached to my canvas because I'm going to be switching between the 2. So there is no doubt that I will finish this today. I just won't, I possibly won't get the kitting down videoed until tomorrow, which is fine. I always get super excited when I get near the end of a kit, because I do love starting a new kit. And of course, because I'm doing the picture for my sister, I haven't kitted it up yet, which I know goes against my vow of only doing kitted up kits already, but it is only a small one. It won't take me that long to do. So I feel like I can get away with that. And I haven't broken my no-buy, so you know, it's been a little while since I kitted up. It will only be a small kitting up. It's not a massive canvas or anything, but it will mean that I can take that canvas to work, because my first week back, I am actually working 2 12-hour shifts on the weekend to cover holiday. So that'll give me a fabulous opportunity to get lots done. Oh, didn't do that one very well either. So yeah, there will be lots of videos. You will just see them spread out a bit. Now I am hoping that once I get back to work, I'm going to be in a bit more of a routine, because the new rota has now come in. I am preferring it because most of the time I am working part-time. But of course, I do have the nail business as well. If you are new and you didn't know, I am a qualified nail tech by trade. I do have a business doing nails from home part-time, as well as the other job, as well as YouTube, as well as the Etsy shop. Because, you know, I'm obviously a glutton for punishment. I don't have a schedule, however, because life's such a bitch sometimes, and I will plan stuff and it just won't happen because something else happens. So if I don't have a schedule, I can't then feel bad because I've moved away from it. Let me get all of these bits first, and then I'll go back and do the other bits. So my multi-placing isn't always the neatest. I am using a 6 multi-placer. At one point, I have got a 9 somewhere. I was using that for a little while. But I think my tape needs turning over. But, you know, the 6 works perfectly well. When I am doing a square painting, I would usually use a 4. I have used a 6. Here we go again, she's seeing somebody else. I have used a 6 and I can do it, but I do have to tidy them up. I think it's always a little bit harder with squares, just because there's less room for imperfections. And that is pretty much where I am, guys. To be fair, I'm just taking the opportunity. I am doing little bits of housework in between filming, in between doing the diamond painting. I'm not going too mad because I was at work all weekend. But, you know, wanted to make a start, and if I start this week by getting this one completed, then it's another one ticked off. It's one less in my stash, and that makes Sam a happy girl, because I do need to battle this addiction to kitting up, because it is bad. You know, I'd quite like to be in a position, that bloody dog, I'd quite like to be in a position where I've only got 6 or 7 kitted up, but that's going to take a while, being as there's about 27 in there. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but I've made a start, you know, and that's all you can ask for, isn't it? So I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to go sort the printer out because it's stopped, and then I will be back. Okay, so quick break to set up the printer again, and I thought I would give you a sneak peek now. Let's do it now. So here is the original grey tray. It's this dark metallic grey. This is the other colour. As you can see, it's a lot lighter. So this tray will be the grey that will be on sale for, what month are we in? March. So for March drop, it'll be this grey. It will be a limited edition grey, unless you all tell me that you prefer it. If you prefer it, I'll keep that one. But there you go, sneak peek. Aren't I nice? So anyway, I literally went off, reset the printer going, and sort of toilet break, that type of thing, and then came back. So yeah, I'm not going to do comments and everything on this one today, just because I haven't got my tablet charged up or anything. I just wanted to touch in, really. I just wanted to say hello. So I'm going to do this colour next. I am being very heavy-handed with how many drills I'm pouring out. I don't actually need this many, but you know, just trying to get this canvas done. And I'm always like this. When I get to this point, I just want to power through and get it finished. I love finishing a canvas almost as much as I like starting a new one. But like I said, I will have a kitting up because I need to kit up the... So I'll actually be kitting up the Highland Goo picture for my sister because she wants it for her house. So it's a nice long but narrow one. It is a budget company canvas. I think... Now, I can't remember where I got it from. It does say on it, so it could be that I got it from Everyday E-Deals or Fan Sales or FG Normal. I don't think I got it from FG Normal because I bought from there. It could be one of the companies that I've gone to. I can't remember which. But I will do a proper update once I get it out ready to kit it up. So literally all I'm doing is I'm just following these colours around and just filling them in as I go. I don't know why I do it this way. The way that I work on a canvas varies every freaking day. So the Highland Cow, I will be kitting up in the 28 slot case because I think it's only 23 colours, but I will be using one of the ones with the bigger bit underneath, the extra tray bit underneath, because it means I can put my tray and everything underneath there, which makes it easy to take to work. And a lot of times what I do as my work canvas is dictated by how big it is or how big the storage is, because obviously taking it in and out of work, I need it to be quite compact. The less I've got to manhandle to get in the building, the better. It wouldn't stop me. If I had a canvas and it was kitted up in Elizabeth Ward, I would just take the bloody Elizabeth Ward. Literally been taking a 60 bottle case with me. But if I definitely know I'm kitting something up to take to work, then I will very often use a smaller painting, a round drill and smaller storage because it's just easier. So yeah, I'm just working my way round. I have missed I suppose I could do the F's and the 9s because there's not very many of them. So let's do that. Let's do these 9s. Like literally got a couple. Not even going to line my drills up. And I have to say, I've just given my son's girlfriend one of these trays, and she messaged me because she's been using the little ones you get in the kits. Now, she is a Diamond Art Club snob already. I was so annoyed when my son said that she'd nearly finished the one I gave her and she'd ordered more from the same place. I was like, how have you ordered from Diamond Art Club and not told me? But she has been using the tray and the pen that comes in the kit. Now, the pen she actually prefers. She likes using their pen. But the tray, I gave her one of my trays at the weekend. Oh, hang on, I'm losing my diamond painting. I've got it washi taped on here at the minute, so it's not the most stable. Only me. Yeah, she's took one of the trays and she messaged me yesterday and said, oh my God, no wonder these trays sell out. They are amazing to work with. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a push for me. That was sort of like, yes, somebody else likes it. Aside from the fact that I've managed to get somebody else hooked on Diamond Art Club, might as well share the addiction, eh? So I think that's pretty much it for this video for today. I just wanted to show this canvas before I completed it. I do hope that you've enjoyed the video. I am going to call it quits here, but don't forget, if you prefer the lighter colour tray, these ones will be the ones that are on sale in March, not this grey. I will label it as a light grey. I'll label it as limited edition so that you know which one it is. So I'm not going to put that one in. That can go back in the tray. So that is it from me for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do leave me a comment below, and I will be back very soon with another video. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.